What is up, you guys? We are back. It is episode 99. Oh my goodness, we're almost hitting that 100 mark. I'm so excited. And we are on day 8 of the Daily Unleash formula. This is a series that we have been doing. I want to welcome you back to this day 8. Let's see. Last time we completed day 7, obviously, which was a complete gut check. And if you haven't listened to the last 7 episodes of this series, please pause right now and go back and listen. I want you to grab your Unleash journal or your notebook. And while you're here, be sure to subscribe wherever you're listening from. That way I can see you, I can hear you. If you have any questions for me, if you have any feedback for me, please be honest. Just don't be cruel. If you haven't done that yet, I would greatly appreciate it. So that way you are sure that you don't miss any of this series. It's going to be something that could possibly change your life if you actually stay with it. But don't be the person who regrets where you are on December 31st. We talked about this in day 7. We talked about regret, and we know that we don't want to feel regret. So this huge challenge to better yourself just by tuning in here for maybe 5-10 minutes at the most a day. Sometimes I go over, but not too much. In order for you to level up your life, it says so much about you. So today we're going to talk about motivation. Yay! Specifically regarding fitness motivation, which is absolutely my favorite thing on the planet. The things that really make a big difference in our lives, right? So number 1, what we have to do is actually dial in to what that specific goal is. First and foremost, if we are talking about fitness motivation, the only thing that's going to get you motivated and get you well on your way is going to be for you to really sit down and get honest with yourself. Grab a pen, grab your paper, doodle all the things that you want, and just kind of brain dump out, what am I unhappy with? Why do I feel like I need to start this health and fitness journey? Do I need to lose weight? If so, how much? And why do I want to lose the weight? To look good? To feel good? Did I have a health scare? Am I concerned about the direction that my health is going? Do I just want to lose some inches? Do I want to gain weight? Do I want to just feel better in my clothes? Do I want to have more energy? Do I want to be able to get on the floor and play with my kids or my grandkids? A lot of times it's a health scare. And maybe if it's not even your own health scare, it might be someone in your family that you're like, oh my gosh, had they been working out and taking care of their health and fitness a little bit more, they probably would not be in this situation today. So for me, it's just kind of like, whatever we can control. I know some things are out of our control. Some things we really, we just can't help it. But there are some things that we totally can, and every day is a choice. Everything we put in our mouth is a choice. Every day that we don't go for a walk, that's a choice. So another thing I wanted to touch on while we're talking about fitness motivation, sometimes people get on the scale and it actually demotivates or unmotivates. It actually works in the opposite direction than we want it to. And I need you to just remember that the scale, it's just a form of a measurement. So if you don't like the scale, which some days I do, some days I don't, I'm sure you're the same way, grab a tape measure. That's another form of measurement. Or grab your favorite jeans. That's another form of measurement. That's all that is. So don't let the number on the scale, don't obsess with the number on the scale. I know in my day, it was all about caloric intake and energy output and on the scale. What do you weigh on the scale? Which is not really a true indicator of how healthy you are. It's not. Some people's bone structure, they're built a different way. We're different heights. It just really is nothing more than a measurement tool. And as soon as you start looking at the scale as nothing more than a measurement tool, especially being a female, you guys, that scale is going to fluctuate every single freaking day. My guys can get on the scale and they don't really fluctuate that much, maybe 1 pound. For me, I fluctuate 2 to 5 pounds every day. That's the female in us. That's us retaining water. That's us depending on what time of the month it is. So just remember that the scale is not always your best measurement, okay? We can use it as a guideline, but don't obsess over the number on the scale. Just don't. It's not even worth the stress. It'll deflate you. So ask yourself, how do you feel? And then ask yourself, this is on your paper, in your journal, right? How do I feel? Where am I right now? And how do I want to feel? Ask yourself, what do I want to look like? What do I want to feel like? What kind of clothes do I want to wear? How do I want to feel in those clothes? How do I want to look when I go on vacation? How do I want to feel when I'm on vacation? Most of the time it's a feeling thing. It's about the energy level. It's about feeling bloated or feeling like, wow, my stomach's actually not bloated today. Like, that's a great feeling, right? You just feel lighter. You just feel, I don't know, just more zest. So sometimes it's about the size of your clothes, right? That's another number that some people obsess about. And when I say other people or some people, I'm talking about me too. I've been there. Trust me. I have tried every freaking probably diet on the planet. And I mean, I've been in the fitness industry since I was in my 20s, right after I got out of college and I was no longer dancing. I needed that dance outlet. That's when I got involved in fitness. Absolutely fell in love with it. Complete fitness health nut, right? But there's been times where I've put on some weight too. I've had 2 kids. Hello. So for me, I'm only 5'3", and 5 pounds is a big deal. You with me, my short people? Yeah, 5 pounds is a really big deal. I just don't want you to obsess over the weight. I don't want you to obsess over the size of the pants. I want you to focus on how you feel right now and how you want to feel. Now, I want to remind you that you can always start really small. And that's really what I suggest to all of the people that I coach, all the people on my team. There are some people like me who kind of dive in and they're just like full force from 0 to 100. But I don't recommend it. I don't. I encourage you to start small. And the way that we start small is first identifying how do I feel right now and how do I want to feel, okay? So that's to get from A to Z. And you start by finding a program. Now, you can start with me in the tonein10.com studio, which is online. You can start with the Level Up Beginner program. It's like a program to get you started on leveling up, and you start with 1 day as a stretch and warm up for 10 minutes. And then I'm not going to get into all of that, but if you want to join me over at tonein10.com, please, I would love for you to join us over there, and you can start a program that way. Or you can even try, I've got some free workouts that I'm just now launching over on YouTube at my baby channel. It's called Heather at the Bar. And I've got some mini workouts over there that you can do a combo, or you can just try one a week if you want to start small and just kind of get your toes wet. Then after you start getting more comfortable with just moving your body and maybe getting a little momentum behind you, then I would say dial into the nutrition. Or some people like to dial into the nutrition first and then start moving their body. Either way, I don't recommend doing it all at one time, one big swoosh, changing all the things you eat, all your eating habits, and starting a new workout program. Sometimes I just think it's too much, and I think we get overwhelmed, and that's when we shut down, and then we just slip right back into the comfortable, easy habits that we've established our entire life, right? So I encourage you to figure out how you feel right now and figure out how you want to feel. And then I want you to start small by either finding a program, or be it a fitness program or be it a nutrition program. and just start there. And if you need help, this is literally what I do for a living. So just subscribe to glitteru.com. And if you want to start with the weight loss journey, there is a free guide that I have in there for you. You just click on the little yellow button. You get a free guide. It gives you some recipes, and it's actually a great place to start for free, absolutely free. Just click the yellow button at glitteru.com and you can get started right now, today. I'll drop the link below. So I love what I do. You guys, I know you can tell I'm so passionate. I'm just so proud of the life that I've created right now. I really am, and I want the same for you. So I'm here for you. If you need help, please know that. And moving forward in this series, this Daily Unleashed series, we will be discussing health, nutrition, mindset, happiness, personal growth, all the things that actually make us a happy, healthy person. So with that said, I want you right now to drop your big goal down below, wherever you're listening from, and be sure to join our brand new pod group on Facebook. I'm going to drop the link below. It'll be in the show notes, and it's absolutely free. So I gave you a couple of links today that have free things. I got free workouts. I have a free nutrition guide to get you started. And we have a free pod group, which acts as a support group. And if you ever have a question that you'd like answered, or if you have a suggestion for a particular podcast subject, I suggest that you put it in our brand new pod group on Facebook. Again, the link is below. Be sure you join us over there. It's totally free. It's just a private little group, but you can ask any questions in there. And if you are picked, if I feel like that topic keeps coming up enough, or if I feel like, yes, that's totally in line with where we're at right now, I will definitely make an entire podcast or discuss it or answer it in the next podcast for you. All right, you guys, I hope you have a wonderful day. Hats off to my team doing the Heart 100. I got to give them a big shout out, man. Those ladies are kicking freaking butt, and we are more than halfway through. Yes, you heard me right. That is 100 days. Yes, you heard that right. That's 100 days of workouts that we have been doing, and these ladies have not skipped a beat. It's all about establishing a habit, and you can actually find out more about that at toneandtone.com as well. All the links are below. I know you guys already know that. I just have to remind you, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you next time. Bye.